In a beautiful country like New Zealand, with famous landscape and a large agricultural industry, it is inevitable that there will be a significant rural population. In 2006, there were 564,780 people living in rural profiles of New Zealand. This was roughly 14% of the population at the time. With this significant proportion of people living outside of urban access, there is a demand for healthcare to look after this population. New Zealand, along with other countries such as Canada and Australia, are lacking in rural general practitioners, nurses and pharmacists. Maintaining a GP in a rural area is hard due to many complex factors that have an influence over the decision of the whole family. There is less opportunities in rural areas for cultural indulgence with limited social amenities, leading to a lot of medical professionals feeling socially isolated and culturally deprived. It may also be hard for their spouse to find a job, which will result in financial strife for the couple or family. All of these causes lead to symptoms such as lower standard of medical care in rural areas and a shortage of GPs in these areas, resulting in those that are employed to be overworked. This also means that any people living in rural areas are receiving subpar medical care than those in urban areas, which can affect the patient's recovery. This relates to the UN Sustainability Goal of healthy lives and well-being for all ages. It is essential for the development of not just the up-and-coming generations, but people of all ages to have healthcare that can increase their life expectancy and eradicate common killers. For a solution, we have come up with an app, Cyberclinic, providing a better, cheaper, more time-efficient and convenient alternative for patients who live in rural areas of New Zealand and around the globe. Cyberclinic enables people with health issues an alternative method to interact with GPs or nurses instead of having to visit a clinic physically. Initiated with a quick diagnostic quiz, it can be determined how urgent or severe the problem is, and if necessary, the patients may be directly referred to hospitals or specialists instead. If no severe health issues are detected, patients will be able to video call a GP or nurse to seek further expert advice. Although similar concepts have been developed in countries such as the US, there are currently no apps in New Zealand with features like ours. Besides the options to video call or phone call a GP like other existing solutions, Cyberclinic also includes these other innovative features. Our app directly addresses the underlying cause of the current problem, as GPs do not have to move into rural areas to examine patients. They could be located anywhere as long as they have access to Cyberclinic, ultimately eliminating the problem of geographic separation, benefiting patients as they can enjoy quality healthcare with convenience too. This app gives emphasis to the good health and well-being goal under the UN Sustainability Goals. Since Cyberclinic will be available on any smartphone and app stores, the effectiveness and efficiency of it can be measured via key performance indicators of the App Store's star rating as well as customer reviews. We can also measure the amount of usage the app gets with the number of diagnostic quizzes taken as another key performance indicator to get a true reflection of the app's value to people. Cyberclinic is an effective app solving the issue of low amounts of healthcare in rural New Zealand.